Hey everyone, it is Hava here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, it is time once again for another edition of Best Teams on Global. This is the February 2021 edition, and you know what? Let's go ahead and dive right in. So first and foremost, the disclaimer is that the term Best Teams is my opinion, and it's purely subjective. There is no official tier list or Best Teams ranking from Akatsuki or Bandai. Any references or resource source will be linked in the description below. So yeah, February is an interesting month for Global because JP is having its crazy hype 6-year anniversary, and we're kind of hovering between now and hopefully waiting for that worldwide celebration Saiyan Day during March or middle of March. So we've had some really good units pop out, but like I said, the hype of JP right now sometimes overshadows what Global is getting. So this list here is going to be an interesting one. But not necessarily on the top portion of the list, but just kind of in the middle and bottom of the list. It's going to be, kind of shuffling a little bit. But with that, let's go ahead and talk about how I rank my teams. When I rank my teams, I probably do it a little bit different from most people here. I rank with leader, skill, damage output, survivability, passives, SA, specials, links, and categories, which most people do. But I do include bench and flexibility, which is very important to me in this game, and game mode effectiveness, and then overall gameplay. And what I mean by overall gameplay and game mode effectiveness is how it actually works comparable to certain modes of the game that is more difficult, like endgame here. And I consider Extreme Super Battle Road and Super Battle Road endgame content. Fighting Legend Goku, it's pretty tough as well, but you have Infinite Dragon Ball History. And then you have Virtual Ultimate Dokkan Clash, World Tournament, and regular Dokkan events kind of hovering down in the bottom there. So if all things were equal and I were to rank a team above one or the other, I'm going to look at the Extreme Super Battle Road and Super Battle Road effectiveness on those types first. So anyway, let's talk about the previous month of January 2021, and this was the rankings from there, from 1 to 10, with a few honorable mentions you see on the bottom there. And like I mentioned before, I think the top 5 didn't shuffle too much, but I think 6 through 10 has a little bit of movement. So with that, let's go ahead and start off the video initially first with a honorable mention, and it is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This unit did come out in February, and it is a beast of a unit. However, it is very limited. The unit standalone in and of itself is one of the best TURs in the game, but as an overall team and what you're going to be building from it with Grade 8 power in Shadow Dragon Saga, there's not much you can do with the team, right? You can destroy regular Dokkan events, you can do Dragon Ball History, you can do Battlefield, Fighting Legend Goku, and only 4 Super Battle Roads, which is very low comparable to what everybody else is doing at this point in time. But it is a extremely fun team if you are lucky enough to pull Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and also have pulled the crossover Super Saiyan 4 units from the Super Dragon Ball Heroes event. Those are fun as well, the SSR Bardock, Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, and Gohan with that. But of course, this team can run Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan 4s as well, beast of a combination, and you're running at 170 too. So like I said, standalone, a great team. When it comes to this ranking here, unfortunately it does not break the top 10, and because of its limitation to a lot of game mode effectiveness. So with that, hey, honorable mention to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta though. An amazing unit there. So let's talk about the transition into the top 10. And like I said, it's going to shuffle a little bit on the bottom, but pretty much stay the same on top. So moving down a spot is coming in number 10 is Hybrid Saiyan / Saver / also Master, the Bond of Master and Disciple as well. So it's all kind of a combination of one, just because of this amazing unit here in Transformation Gohan. Again, another amazing standalone unit, right? One of the best TURs in the game with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. However, its team can only do 5 Super Battle Roads. It can do an Extreme Super Battle Road a little bit more than Gogeta can, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can. And you can see the combination it runs. Very strong here. It has one of the best support units in the game in High School Gohan. So very fun team to run, and it does have a decent bench strength as well. And if you switch over to Bond Master and Disciple, even in my opinion much better as well, because it can no item run a Fighter Legend Goku event. It can do 7 Super Battle Roads versus 5, so a lot more flexibility and game mode effectiveness with this team here. And of course having that that buffing ability to Bond Master's Disciple as a support passive buff with the Transformation Future Gohan here, very solid as well. So you can run this team, is one of my favorite teams to run overall, and that's a Beerus, Whis, and Beerus Vados team on main rotation for Master and Disciple. So with that, coming in number 10, dropping one spot here because it really didn't get any upgrades, is basically Transformation Gohan on both sides here on these two, Hyper Saiyans and Bond Master's Disciple. So coming in number 9, this was just dropped by default because this team here is great. It hits that high, that high level Super Battle Road and 8 Super Battle Roads. It can do all of them fairly easily. It can actually do World Tournament, which is a little bit extra bonus. I guess I could have kept it at 8. It did just drop one spot, but the one that surpassed it just had so many upgrades. It was hard for me to say, you know what, I'm gonna bring it back down, or it won't surpass this here. So I just did one team here. This is the Future Saga team with Transformation Trunks. Very fun team you can run with the Vegito Blue combination and EZA and LR, the Rose combination as well, the Goku Black. And just a multitude of other units that you can run here. The bend strength isn't as deep as like Time Travelers, right? Future Saga does have some limitations, but that secondary leader skill in super class Ki plus 3 HP and attack defense 120% really just says you can run anything, anything else on this team, and it'll still run decently at 120%. So with that, I still gave it at number 9 here. Definitely could have just kept it at number 8, but like I said, the next team that we're going to talk about just had so many upgrades, and is basically the best extreme team that you can probably run at this point in time. So coming in at number 9 is the Future Saga category with Future Trunks. So coming in number 8 is the highest ranking team that has 6 Super Battle Roads able to do, which is actually low in this in this current meta right now, because 7 and 8 is kind of where you want to stretch toward, but this only has 6, and that's going to be the Terrifying Conquerors Transformation Boost with Strength Cooler team. This team is just beastly. Like I said, it can only do 6 Super Battle Roads, but now it got bumped up because it can no item run an Extreme Super Battle Road, right? So because of LR Turles being able to be dropped on this team here, makes it just incredible. Now this version here, I'm running a combination of the Friezas on here, but you can definitely run other combinations as well. For example, you can have Buhan on here, right? You can do Turles and Buhan, or Turles and Friezas, a bunch of different things on here, and it can still just wreck them. Being that Cooler is a great unit in itself already, right? It's also a support passive as well, which makes them just brutal. You can also run the 2 Blue Fusions on this team as well with Transformation Boost. So in this case, this is like a Saiyan team right here with Turles. And then if you want to just run it as Terrifying Conquerors, you can run the AGL Turles as well versus the Strength Turles, right? Because Strength Turles, LR Turles, isn't considered Transformation Boost to get that extra boost from Turles, right? Or from Cooler, that is. But anyway, if you do want to run a no item run Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, this is a version of a team that you can run. And oh, by the way, this team also got a huge boost in the free-to-play LR Prime Battle Frieza as well. So that's another upgrade here. Now you can bring someone, you can bring a different unit than this. I just liked his debuff mechanic on Extreme Super Battle Road, but yeah, this team just runs through it pretty easily. So very strong team, very powerful team here as a full extreme strength team. So that's why I gave it a number 8 spot. It is deserving. As a standalone team, it could be even higher up, but with the limitation of 6 Super Battle Roads, it is still as high as you know, as I would probably put it at this point in time. So very, very strong here. Like I say, you can still run Buhan on this as well, which is a crazy, crazy team in of itself, that I've had some honorable mentions on. So coming in number 8 is the Transforming Cooler, and with Terrifying Conquerors and Transformation Boost, moving up 2 spots. So dropping 1 spot, and once again, now I'm just really nitpicking here with 7 and 6, and dropping down 1 spot is the Pure Saiyans category, right? So it's hard to even say that because it can run so many different teams, and I just did 1 slide here. I can probably do 10 slides here, and they're all amazing teams that can run. I'm just showing here Super Saiyan 4s here, but you can run LR UI Goku combination. You can run a like a Majin Buu Saga type of team here as well. Just so many variations, but it is running at 150. It can do 8 Super Battle Rows, can run the gambit on a multitude of different things, but it didn't get any upgrades during during this kind of scenario on here. So give me 1 second. Okay, so it didn't really get any upgrades during this celebration here of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Turles not being quote-unquote Pure Saiyans. That's kind of the scenario. So I just dropped it 1 spot. Just don't worry, this thing will move back up. Yeah, Pure Saiyans isn't going anywhere anytime soon, but it is kind of the lowest spot it's dropped down to in number 7. But you'll see why I had to move it up to move it down 1 spot, because the number 6 spot, so coming in number 7, is Pure Saiyans category with Transformation Vegeta and its ridiculous bench strength. But coming in number 6 is Final Trump Card, right? Because it did get 2 extra boosts, right, with the Turles and the Gogeta. And even though I would say the bench strength isn't as strong as Pure Saiyans, it can still do the whole 8 Super Battle Roads, etc., etc., everything very, very well. And hey, for me, this is just a fun team that you can run with the fusions and things of that nature. So another team that you can run is this Turles team, right? So you can run this Turles team. That's going to be very, very fun here as well. With Final Trump Card and Patara in combination, you can run the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just as a floater here. I just randomly put him on there. You can definitely run him with a better combination. And then this really, really fun Vegito team as well, right? So I had to move this up at least 1 spot because of the boost that I ended up getting with the Gogeta and the Turles being on Final Trump Card versus Pure Saiyans, right? So I had to do it, at least this 1 time. I think Pure Saiyans will then, sooner or later jump past. But this right now is the highest 150% leader skill team in the game at this point in time on global. Over Pure Saiyans. Usually Pure Saiyans is going to be the number 1, but we're going to give the Final Trump Card its due for at least this 1 month and kind of see where it goes after Saiyan Day comes out on the 18th. So with that, coming in at number 6 is Final Trump Card / Patara with LR Blue Fusion Vegito. So alright, coming in the top 5 now. In the top 5, like I mentioned before, really not much changes in the top 5, so I'll quickly go through these. This might be in a sense one of the shortest videos because there's not so many changes within the ranking system right now. So coming in number 5 is Kamehameha. Still, once again, an incredible team that you can run in the Dokkan Festival exclusive LR team. It's pretty crazy, right? That's all on Kamehameha, this team here. So, but of course you can change it up a little bit and you can run more like this team here. Once the biggest issue with Kamehameha not having a good support unit here, using the Great Saiyan Man as the SSR only on, that's going to give us a nice boost. You can run a multitude of combinations though. That's the cool thing about this team here. You can actually now run Gogeta. That's an upgrade with the Kamehameha as well. But really the biggest issue with Kamehameha, it's no fault to in of itself, right? It's their ability to do Extreme Super Battle Road as an AGL team, right? For some reason, don't know why they did it, but Extreme Super Battle Road AGL is one of the harder ones in the bunch, and I do have to take that in consideration while ranking this, and versus the top 4 teams, it's very difficult to do Extreme Super Battle Road on AGL using a Super AGL team. So, but anyway, still, hey, top 5. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere anytime soon. But yeah, coming in number 5 is Kamehameha, category lead in the LR Dokkan Festival exclusive AGL Gohan. So yeah, with that. Could have jumped number 4. Yeah, I guess it could have. I just said, you know what, is Gogeta enough to boost this up one more spot? Not really, because the Saiyans has the same problems with, you know, not that great of a support, and Extreme Super Battle Road being very difficult. So staying at number 4. Hey, you know what, I may be a little bit biased, but hey, I love me some Go Bro. Sibling Bond and Goku's Family is going to be staying at number 4 here. Not particularly any boosts, right? So if you want a little bit more detailed look at Go Bros and the teams that can run, I think I do spend a little bit more time in the January breakdown there, so definitely go check out that video if you want more details here. But hey, you can run a great team like this team right here with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Bomku, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken with Evolution Vegeta, or not Evolution Vegeta, sorry, UI Goku. This same team that I was talking about with the Bond of Master's Disciples, you can run on Siblings Bond as well with the Whis and Beerus and the Beerus and Vados, right? Very fun team. If you haven't ran this team, definitely go ahead and mess with that there as well. If you want to run more of the Go Bros, you can run with more of a quadruple support here, or you can run a Goku's Family, right? So Goku's Family is integrated along with this team as well, so it's kind of a merged team with Siblings Bond and Goku's Family. So being that, that's why I did move it up to a number 4 spot, and it's going to stay there, even though in this case scenario, if you ran the Goku here as the main leader, it can only do 4 Super Battle Roads, whereas Go Bros can do 8, right? So 8 Extreme Super Battle Road, no Atom Run, Fire Legend Goku event, no problem there as well, even though it's tech featured as the unit there. But yeah, overall, amazing team, great bench strength. I still think in global, this is still the best leader skill in the game, right? With category Ki +4, attack 170% HP, and defense 150%. So very strong there. So coming number 4 is Go Bro, Siblings Bond, and Goku's Family. So now back to the top 3. Like I said, not much changes, so I'll try to quickly go over this. So number 3 is the LR Super Vegito, Battle Wits, and Majin Buu Saga. Majin Buu Saga, when they just said, you know what, we're going to go all out during the worldwide celebration, they did a really good job. The only thing it's missing, because it can do pretty much everything here, it can only do 7 Super Battle Roads. But like I said, as a 7 Super Battle Road team here, it is still number 3 over Kamehameha and Go Bros and Siblings Bond, Goku's Family, because it's just a ridiculous overall team, right? It can do so much. It can easily do Extreme Super Battle Road, no Atom Run. Can do it even in World Tournament if you wanted to as well. So this team here, you're running a Super Vegito on main rotation with Angel Vegeta, with Vegito Blue EZA. So that's just a crazy combination there. This is a better version of a full Vegito team, so it outduels Patara and Final Trump Card at 150. And you can just say, you know what, let me run an extreme team, right? I can run a full Buu team here, and it would wreck shop. So pretty incredible team that can definitely run here. But coming number 3 is Battle Wits and Majin Buu Saga with LR Super Vegito. So coming in at number 2, which, wait a few months here, this is probably going to move up to number 1, is Universal Survival Saga, right? So it has the high water mark when it comes to Super Battle Roads and being able to do 9. You can run the Jiren, which is brand new on this, right? The physical transforming Frieza has been recently, in January, so nothing really changed there. You can run a U6 team. You can run more of a team like this here. A lot of different combinations it can run. But of course, the 6-year anniversary is going to beef up this thing incredibly well. You can run more of a Jiren team here as well with Universal 11, or just even kind of you know, kind of this OG LR Freaku type of team here. So this is going to be one of the best out there when the 6-year anniversary comes about. So, and then of course, if you do want to run a full Universal Universe 7 team with both LR Freaku, you can run a crazy tech team here besides MVP 17 and a quadruple support team. In a sense, almost a full support team with LR Freaku, right? So, so yeah, that's coming in number 2. Universal Survival Saga and Representative Universe 7 for now is number 2, but we now know with the 6-year anniversary, this is probably going to move to number 1. So anyway, coming in number 1, still staying at number 1, not much changes. Turles and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta did not bump any of the bottom rung teams up any further. Realm of Gods is still number 1, right? It's just stacked upon stacked of ridiculously OP units. If you're running Zamasu, you can run 8 Super Battle Roads with combinations of different Realm of Gods units on here. If you're want to run more of the extreme type teams, you can run more of a Goku Black full Goku Black team here. But most people are probably going to be running Beerus, right? Physical Beerus is the leader that most people would like to run for Realm of Gods. You're running this Jiren and Topo combination. You're running a UI Goku with a Beyond Blue combination there. Just incredible. Unfortunately, this leader here can only do 4 Super Battle Roads. But like I said, merging with the leaders here. That's another thing about Realm of Gods. There's just a lot of leaders that can run Realm of Gods. So very, very powerful there. Once again, I have to say it again, one of my favorite teams you can run, Beerus, Whis, Vados combo. In this case, you can run the Extreme Z Awaken Topo and Thickness of Time on this team as a triple support. Yeah, just overall fantastic. And again, if you want to split the difference with Strength UI Goku, you can do that as well as a friend leader. But if you want to run a no item run Super Battle Road, easy you can do that with a 130% leader, which is pretty incredible. So this is a team that you can run. You can definitely, you know, move the squishy Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken or even Blue Fusion Gogeta here, and I would probably recommend, if you want to do no item run, this guy on here because he just tanks everything, right? Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is incredible here. If you don't have him for some part reason and you want to use a free-to-play unit, you can run the Vegeta Blue LR there as well. So anyway, that's why Realm of Gods, it can, the versatility and the many different things that it can do, it's pretty awesome here. So with that, coming in number 1 is still Realm of Gods, and here's the summary. So number 1 to number 10, like I said, just movement a little bit on the bottom, shuffling there. I figured that is pretty agreeable. So if not, you know, feel free to comment below. Let me know what you guys think when it comes to the current top 10 on global list. Realm of Gods, Universal Survival Saga, Majin Buu Saga, Sibling Bond and Goku's Family, Kamehameha, Patara Final Trump Card, Pure Saiyans, Terrifying Conquerors with Transformation Boost, Future Saga, and then Hybrid Saiyans with Bond Master's Disciple. So those are my 10. Again, let me know in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I appreciate all your guys' support and viewership over the years. And we're just continuing to just grind it out and keep on going. So with that, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time.